Good morning, everybody. Oh, shoot, my lights are on. Here she is, everybody. El Camino running. Amazing. Anyways, good morning, everybody. We're back here at Long Beach Swap Meet. Beautiful, early, nice and cool morning. Ready to spend some money if we find the right stuff. Let's get over here and see if we find any good parts today. Excuse me. That bracket, is that for a GM?
Yeah.
Oh, it is? This one right here?
This? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Ooh, check this out. How much do you want for this? $13,000. But it looks like it's ready to go. All I need to do is put a motor in it. Oh, this is dope. This is a cool little Ford. Have no brakes. Oh, and the engine? Oh wow, this thing is in good shape. Set up for it. Does it any more parts come with it, or just the car the way it is?
No, all this stuff comes with it. Those are all the brakes.
Oh, okay.
All brand new. Some moldings, just a little e-brake, just little stuff.
Yeah.
Seat covers.
Oh, it has seat covers too?
Yeah, it has all the foam, and those are, you could use it for patterns or something.
Yeah.
The seat's out of is the middle seat of a mid-90s Dodge Caravan.
What other metal work needs to be done to it? I mean, it looks pretty complete, but
Well, yeah, it needs to be finished. The floor's done.
yeah.
There needs to be work attaching the firewall to all up here. I have patch panels that go with the car as well for that little section, but mainly just attaching
Yeah.
the firewall front foot area.
It's got a 9-inch in the rear?
I think it's
8? Oh, like a 8.8 or 4 inch?
4
Yeah. Oh, yeah. 8-inch. You'll be around. I just got here. I'm really interested in this thing. Let me take a walk. I'll be back.
Taking offers.
All right. I'll be back. Thanks.
Okay.
Oh, that is a good deal right there. I think I'm going to jump on that. See, we're getting close to the holidays, so a lot of cars will be for sale. But look at this thing, 10 G's for this cool little Chevy 50s truck. Looks like it runs and drives too. Pretty solid too, not a lot of rust. Like very surface rust. I'm sure there's holes here and there, but $1,000. That's not a bad price. It's got that other fiberglass body up there. 25 for that cab over engine. Stake bed, or what is that? Yeah, stake bed truck. What do you guys get on that AAA sign? No, sign.
Oh, sign? 35.
35?
Yeah.
AAA. Ooh-wee. Oh, that's just glue, huh? You probably clean it off.
Has your name on it?
I don't know.
You asking for it? 35.
For a Volkswagen, but you have it for a Chevy?
Look at all these Volkswagen parts right here.
Get my old car. Barely. You don't need that? This is 2024, right? Oh. Put your glasses on. I don't need one. How is that going? I just go to the top.
You know, I have anywhere from 6 to 10 vendors 1 month, 20 on this one, 4 1 month.
Yeah.
But everybody goes. The sales is usually sold most all their stuff. I'm trying to get foot traffic in.
The first one you did,
Oh,
what
you
did I
remember?
spend, a couple $100 buying?
Yeah.
Well, that was, and Gary showed up.
Oh, it was a bunch?
So yeah, just trying to thin the herd out here, Doug.
Who does distributors?
He moved to Prescott, Arizona.
John Cox.
Look at all of these cylinder heads.
You want the set?
New and used aluminum, like a big block.
I think he said it's a 540 block setup. Yeah.
Look at all that. Bunch of race car parts. Finally. Hey, look, those are the cylinder heads I have on my car. Well, for my engine. Speedmaster. See what they got for sale. Oil pans, connecting rods, radiators. That looks like boat stuff, huh? Multi-port fuel injection. Merc Cruiser, yeah, that's boat stuff. Oh, there's a C4 pan. That's what I've been wanting. They mess it all up.
C4,
What are you asking for?
like 30 bucks.
It's the same amount of fluid. It's just chrome, right?
Yeah. I went with a bigger pan. The filters in there, the filters are
Yeah. I'll take it. Thank you.
Sure.
These chrome pieces. I'm still looking for that fuel cap on my Fairlane. Need some molding, man. Bunch of OEM moldings here. Right out of the box. Anything I need. That off. 53, I believe. Bel Air. 7,500 bucks. Looks good. You can take a closer look at it to see what rust it has, but it's got most of the moldings, which is sometimes the most expensive part of those cars, is finding moldings that'll, well, your original moldings. I mean, they're out there, but they're not cheap. Man, there's a lot of parts today. This is not a bad spot meet.
I was able to pay Bashir off too. Damn it, I hate it because he's all.
See, telling you, holidays are here, so everybody's trying to off their cars, their project cars at least. Here's a good example. This one's running. Pretty sure it's running and driving. Look at that filter. Looks like there's fresh fuel in it. They're selling this too. How much do they want for it? $9,000. I still think that little Deuce Coupe over there it's a good price. But we'll go and investigate further. Ooh, bunch of whale wheels. These are really nice. Really good shape. Ready to run too.
He first started out, he was just across from the
What's that stiffener for?
The what? I'm sorry?
The cross number here.
It's a Chris Alston for a 62 to 67 Nova.
Oh. Nice Maverick.
Yep.
No motor in it?
No motor.
No?
It's ready for one. They just took it out and sold it.
Is it sold already or?
No. The car is. They just.
Oh, the sold motor. 500 bucks. Can I open it?
Yeah. Just need some TLC.
Oh, yeah, it's nice.
All original. John, Bell Housing? $100.
Not bad. It's a small bumper Nova. I mean, Maverick. These cars they're kind of goofy looking, but I think they're cool. 4,500 bucks. Could do worse, right? That locker?
That's like they said, it was a Ford Pies unit that they used back in the days when Ford was making them. But it's a 340 gear set with that Ford Pies unit.
For what size variant?
A 9-inch.
9-inch?
Yeah. And then I got a Ford 8-inch gear set. It's the 380 gear set.
Yeah.
But when I bought the Richmonds, they were 325s.
Yeah.
But those are the Richmond 380s I put in there.
All right. Thank you. What's that K member go to?
Fox Buddy?
Okay. Quick stick, huh? These are cool shifters. I'm telling you, man, there's some quality parts today. It's better than it's been. There's been a lot of, well, I don't want to say garbage, but a lot of, well, let's just say there's been a lot of non-car parts at this swap meet. And there seems to be a whole lot today. Look at that, 390 gears, for a 12 bolt. 3-speed forward shift there. So there's a trans for $300. Bunch of carburetors. A bunch of spray guns. Yeah, there's a lot of quality parts out here today. Some dual carbs for a Volkswagen. There you go. Gas pumps for sale. Impala parts. There's plenty of Impala parts at this swap meet. Why not, right? Impalas are awesome cars. See how Long Beach has a lot of race car parts. A lot of good used heads, carburetors. I mean, you know, they're not like they're not cheap, but they are inexpensive. You know, you save a couple $100 here and there on a project, you're winning. Man, check this little truck out. Beautiful little short bed OBS. With those old Boyd wheels, Boyd Connington wheels. Wow, $16,000. But it's really nice. Beautiful paint job. Interior is really nice too. Not bad for 16 grand. Could do worse, I guess. Ooh, check that out. It says Shelby on it. And it looks like it's got a Ford part number. So that's a real manifold. That's a pricey one. Look at these old headers, these FE headers. See, this is all vintage stuff. Well, not vintage, just old race parts, old stock race parts. Those look like manifolds that would come stock. Not too sure, but that's what they look like. See all these Cobra badge stuff. All those shaker hoods. Those are original. That kind of stuff is quite pricey, but it's original stuff. Yep, every once in a while we get a strange one here at the swap meet, and this is one of the strangest ones I've ever seen. I think it was a Peugeot, a little delivery van, kind of goofy looking. I mean, it has its charm, but I mean, look at it. It kind of looks like a Volkswagen bus, but not as cool. And it was for sale. By the way, if this sounds a little weird, it's because I lost all the audio, so I will be doing voiceover from here on. This is a pretty good price, actually. It's a 51 Chevy, the sport roof. And if we take a closer look, it wasn't actually too bad as far as like rust goes. See, open the trunk. All the moldings, well, it seemed like all the moldings were there. The trunk pan was in decent shape. I didn't pull it up to see how much rust there was. But the body didn't show a lot of rust in the usual spots. The interior, couldn't really see the floors, but I mean, they look solid. All in all, it wasn't too bad. The grill looked in decent shape. The only real problem is it looks like they cut the drip rail off. So that would take some fabrication and, you know, body work to get that back to normal. There was a lot of parts that they were selling with it. I think I asked the dude how much it was, and I think he said $5 grand. So That's not bad for one of those with a sport roof. Usually you get the post ones or the non-sport roof or even the 4-doors for that price. So that's not bad. I mean, it does need a lot of work, but it's a sport roof. This little Nova, little Super Sport 63 Chevy Nova convertible. This was, I mean, it was pricey. It was, I think, 24 grand or something like that. But look at it. Interior completely done. The top looked like it was in decent shape. It's an older restoration. You can tell by some of the the rusty, you know, it just looks older. Some of the paint peeling on the moldings there, but it was in really, really good shape. I mean, for the price, you know, again, you know, it's 20 grand plus. It was a 6-cylinder, but it is really nice. And you know, you could, like I've said it before in the past, you could buy a Honda Civic for that price, but it's not as cool as this Nova. He had a few cars for sale. This guy always has cars for sale on this row. He's right next to the wheels and tires. He sells like sets of tires, and both of these trucks were also for sale, and I think they were his. But look at these trucks, man. They're older restorations. This one looked a little newer than that orange one, but they're really nice, really well. I wouldn't say restored, just brought back to life. But I love these two-tone trucks. Now we're back in the corral, in the car corral. A few cars for sale, a few trucks for sale, and this is no exception. This is another C10. I think they wanted 12 for this, 12, 13. It's not an original short bed. Looks like it was cut to make it into a short bed, but running and driving. These two-door Tahoes, I love these two-door Tahoes. And this one, man, it was very, very customized. A lot of stuff was done with it. You can see those enormous wheels that this thing is sitting on. It had airbags, so right now they're waiting for it to pump up so they can get it rolling. They were cruising it around the swap meet. But I love these two-door Tahoes, and this one was really nice. You know, they repainted it and all that. Oh, this is really cool LS swap turbo Camaro rolling by right here. See the giant air tank in the back for the airbags. So there was a lot of stuff done in the suspension. The rest of it was pretty stock, except for those giant tubs in the back. You could probably see them right there through the window. It did have one of those like rag top sunroofs that you could pull back. It's just another cool 1970 Monte Carlo. C10s. Oh no, these are K5s, right? K5 Blazers. I love these trucks. Absolutely love them. I think they're the coolest truck ever made. Probably the most dangerous thing on the road because it has no top. So if you were to roll that thing over, that little windshield ain't gonna save you. But look at these trucks. They're beautiful. Two different ones. This is I mean, I don't know the years, but this one's a little more modified than that other one. Beautiful color. The rims, I don't like those rims, but I mean, it looked good. It was a really nice truck. I prefer the two-tone with the moldings like that one over there. But I mean, you know, they're both amazing. This, I believe, is a Oldsmobile 88. And I don't remember ever seeing one this year. But it is a beautiful car. It's like a, you know, 50s Chevy chassis, but it is a lot more decorated, a lot more, you know, chrome and different moldings. It was a beautiful car. Interior was awesome. Had AC, you know, it was all fully restored, fully hot rodded out. The 3 windows in the back were pretty cool. I just don't remember ever seeing a one this year, and it's a really nice car. The days of the K5 Blazer being $5,000 are long gone. $25,000 is what they wanted for this GMC Jimmy, I think was what they call. And it was pretty rough for that price. As you can see, it had the top, which most of the time they're missing, but it did need repairs. And there was there was a lot of rust on this truck. But if you want to get into the K5 game, this is what you're looking at. But these aren't going down in value anytime soon. So any little, any kind of restoration on these is, I think, well worth it. This is one of my favorite cars ever made. 59, 61 Impala, either one of them. Beautiful cars. Beautiful styling for that year. This one wasn't an Impala. I think it was a Bel Air, because Impalas have 3 lights and Bel Airs have 2. But still, beautiful car. One of my favorite cars out there. Always like showing these off. I know I say this a lot on this channel, but here's another one of my most favorite Chevys ever made. 66, 67 Chevy Nova. I saw this when I was a kid on a Hot Rod magazine. I said, wow, that is the baddest car ever made. It just looks tough. And come to find out, they were like an economy car. I mean, the SS's and the V8s were, not economy cars, but I love those cars. Then I walked by this GMC Jimmy. Now, they made 3 versions, I think. I mean, I'm not too sure, but the Jimmy, the regular Jimmy, the Typhoon or the Cyclone, and then this one. This is like a sportier version of the Jimmy. It's called the Jimmy ST. See how it had painted bumpers, the fender flares. This thing was sitting on old like 89 GTA wheels. Made it look really cool. I think it was lowered more than stock, but that was a cool car. Little Malibu just rolling by. Now you can't hear the engine because I lost the audio, but it sounded really cool. Here's a whole row of C10s, and on this side there's a whole row of Chevys. As you can tell, there was a lot of cars today. A lot of vendors too. It was a great swap meet. Great car show as well. Here's that 2-door Tahoe rolling by. See, that thing's almost scraping the rocker. That is bad looking. And right next to it, this caught my eye. I thought it was just a really cool, really nice restored fastback Mustang. And upon closer inspection, that's a fake top. That's a fake fastback. That top is removable. See the seam right there? I was so surprised that you could remove that. That was probably, an accessory that you could buy back in the day. I don't know if you could buy them nowadays. I really don't know. But I've never ever in my life seen one like that. Because this is just basically a convertible Mustang. If you look at the interior, the door panels, see, that's where the convertible top goes. And I guess it's similar to a fastback. They kind of got the same rear seat setup. But that's cool though, man. I've never seen one that cool. So you have a convertible Mustang and a fastback Mustang all in the same car. That's awesome. But check this out, guys. I think this is a 59 or 54 Cadillac. Look at this thing, man. This thing looks like it's a custom car and it's bone stock. I mean, restored, but everything is original. Nothing has been removed or added. It's even stock height. It's not lowered at all. And look at this thing. I've always loved these Cadillacs. These Cadillacs are amazing. Beautiful car. This Parkwood wagon was really, really cool. As you can tell, it looks like, it needs repair, but it's slammed to the ground. The interior was redone. Looks like they redid the seats, maybe some door panels. And they redid the drivetrain, of course, so it was running and driving, and it was for sale. But it's a really cool car. I really like the way this car, or this wagon, it looks like it was sitting in a desert somewhere. As you can see, like the whole top half of the car looks like the paint's burnt off from the sun. Those are really cool. I mean, I think they're cool. He was telling me right there that it's missing a little molding in the back. But the rest of the wagon is complete. It was sitting on airbags. Not a bad car. Really cool looking car. Or wagon. I keep saying car. What would you guys pay for this? It was on sale $30,000. I mean, it is really cool, but I mean, I think you're only buying the cool factor because I mean, it's a nice car. I think if I had the money, I'd probably pick it up. I don't know for 30, but It was a nice car. On my way out, right before I was leaving, I saw these two Novas. I think this is a 64 and the other one's a 65, or either way. But these two Novas were really nice, and they were hiding some stuff. As you can see, the big meats they have on the back. This green one had a really cool patina paint job. I don't know if that's the original color, but it made it look really good. You see on the dash a little Sniper EFI right there. Now, I don't know exactly what engine this one was running, but the other one over there, I'll show you in a minute, it was hiding an LS3 in it. And I'm pretty sure they were both the same because they came together. But look at these Novas are bad. Look at that big motor. Stuffed in there. Looking really good. Same thing. The dash was stock on this one. This one didn't even have that Sniper, or at least I didn't see it. But they were amazing looking cars. These Novas, again, you know, I say it a lot, but one of my favorite cars out there. But again, thank you once again for joining me. Please like and subscribe if you're liking the content. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Really appreciate everybody who's been watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.